back to my YouTube channel. So in the mood of Valentine's Day, I thought I would bring you a super glam, fierce, hot fire Valentine's Day look. I've collaborated with the beautiful Marlies, aka Kandykanemakeup. She has created a more soft glam Valentine's Day look, and I went for full drama. Make sure to subscribe and watch Kandy's video, and also subscribe to my channel if you like this look. It's super glam, neutral lips, a heavy eye with a little bit of sparkle on top. You know, that's what Valentine's Day is about. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will chat to you guys later. Okay guys, so I'm starting off with the Urban Decay B6 Prep Priming Spray. This is my ultimate fave for dehydrated skin. And then I'm priming with my Sicily Instant Eclat Primer, which I love. It gives a beautiful iridescent glow, which I think is so needed on Valentine's Day or any date night. Next up, I'm using my Elegant Pro HD Concealer in Fawn to prime my eyelids, and then I'm going to go over and set them with my Sacha Buttercup powder. So now I'm reaching for the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette, which is one of my favorites, and I am going to start defining my eye with the shade called Blazing. It's a beautiful sort of burnt orange, but more on the orange side, and I'm going to use this to set up my eye for all the eyeshadow work we're going to do. Note that I'm bringing color all the way into my inner corner, so really bringing it way in, because I'm trying to redefine the shape of my eye, while at least trying to get the shape that I've always wanted. I'm trying to create a lot more real estate on my eyelid and just make it look as if it's a larger surface area. So I've moved a little bit closer so you guys can see what it is that I'm doing. I've gone for the shade Amber, which is also in the Huda Beauty palette, and I'm gradually building color on my lid. So I'm following the same pattern and direction I used with Blazing, and I'm going to continue this pattern with all of the shades that follow. And once again, I'm taking the color way into my lid area, just so that once again definition is created and I set up my eye for the maximum sort of glam look. So the next color I'm taking is called Oud, and I begin by packing this on just below the crease area, and this is where I really am starting to define the crease a lot more. It's a very true brown, but it has a red undertone, so it's still warm and it's still complementing all the colors before it. Note that when you are building color on your eyelid, it's best to start off with lighter shades or shades with that are a less of a warm tone. I don't know if I'm making sense, and then gradually building that up to your most darkest shades. And you're going to see that the last eyeshadow color I use is black, and that is from my Urban Decay Ultimate Basics palette, and it's called Jack Black. Now I'm gonna go ahead and fake a cut crease, so it's really a very subtle sort of demarcation that I'm creating, and I'm using the shade Celestial in the Huda Beauty palette. It's this beautiful pearlescent pink. I can't even describe it. It's like pink, but I don't know, but it's so beautiful, and it's quite pearlescent and shimmery. And then I'm gonna go over that with the glitter shade, which is called Cosmo, and this I use with my finger. Time for my favorite part. I'm grabbing my favorite foundation right now, which is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Longwear foundation, whatever the fuck the long name is, and this is in the shade 390. So I went hiking last week and I literally was in the sun for 3 hours and I got hella dark. I got hella tanned. My face obviously suffered the most, while because my whole body was covered up, and I did wear sunscreen, but still I still got quite dark. So I can see that the Fenty Beauty is looking a little questionable, but trust me, it all comes together in the end. It's a very yellow foundation and it also color corrects at the same time because of the yellow orange pigments in it. So that's why I reached for this today. As you can see, look at that color. But we're gonna make it all work, and yeah. To highlight, I'm using my Girl Pro HD Concealer in Fawn, and I'm pretty sure you guys know the drill with this step. So I want to speak on this part here. Lately I have been reverse contouring, so I don't use a deeper shade to contour out my cheekbones. I rely on my concealer to sort of carve out that area, just because I find that it looks quite harsh when you go with a color that's quite dark to contour with. So I've been experimenting with contouring with powders only and sort of bronzing up my face, but you will see all of that in a little bit. So I'm contouring with my Black Opal foundation stick, and I'm using the shade Suede Mocha. And as you can see, I'm only contouring my jawline and a bit of my forehead that's exposed under, well, with my wig on. And I just do my jawline because I need to create a shadow, because obviously double chin problems. And then I need that cream contour on my forehead because it's larger than life. And I need just a little bit of color and dimension on my head. So I recently picked up the Sacha Buttercup setting powder from samika.co.za because I know y'all gonna ask me. My thoughts of it so far is it's beautiful. It gives you like a caramel sort of finish with your makeup, with your concealer, which I really love. I still do think Laura Mercier is top 1, but Sacha Buttercup is top 2, I won't lie. And it's very mattifying, it's very dry, so I definitely like to go in with a lot of like dewy setting spray when I've done my makeup, but you guys will see the end. Okay, so I'm sitting wherever I didn't put the Sacha Buttercup powder with my MAC Studio Fix powder in NC50, and I'm setting my contour, I'm setting my foundation anywhere that I didn't put my setting powder. So I'm anti-blush at the moment and I'm pro-bronzing. So I recently picked up the MAC bronzing powder in Sun Power, which gives you the most beautiful but subtle warmed up look on your cheekbones. So this is my contouring if I can say. So I relied on my concealer to carve out my cheekbones, and then I'm warming up my face with a bronzing powder, and I have been really loving this technique. It's really changed up my everyday makeup routine, which is a video I know I haven't done. It's coming soon. And then I go ahead and contour my nose with my Chanel Le Beige powder in the shade In50. It's the perfect nose contour shade, honestly. It's not too dark, not too light. It's just right. And then for a change, I'm lining my waterline with a black kohl liner, and this one is from Maybelline, and I think it's the Colossal liner. And yeah, I rarely use black liner. I always use a sort of nude white liner in my waterline, but I thought I would keep it sultry and sexy for this. And then I'm completing my eye look by going back in with the Huda Beauty palette. I've reached for amber to sort of match what's going on at the top with the bottom. And then I reached for my Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette once again. I forgot the name of the shade, but it's the very sort of dark burgundy color, just to add a bit of drama to my bottom lashes. And then I'm gonna swipe away any excess Sacha Buttercup setting powder. I've decided to go in with a little bit more sun power just to add a lot more color, and then we're gonna go ahead onto mascara. So the mascara I'm using is the Ico Skinny Lash Mascara, which is one of my favorites. I love these tiny brushes. I love skinny brushes. I feel like I have way more control with them. And I'm going to be using the Fashion Breed lashes in Sue. I didn't put them in this video. I'm so sorry. I totally forgot. And I also forgot to do mascara on my bottom lashes. Then I'm going to highlight using my favorite highlighter right now, which is the MAC Beaming Blush Mineralized Skin Finish. It is one of the most subtle yet beautiful golden highlighters. And if you're someone who has a heavy hand and you find that it's so difficult for you to control product, this will never allow you to overdo it. It's so subtle but still powerful. I don't know how they did this. This is the perfect formulation. I honestly feel like MAC should just get rid of all their other highlighters because this one is like the best. And I sprinkle some on my nose and underneath my brow bone and a little bit on my temples for some glow. And then I'm gonna go over this highlight with my Inglot Sparkling Dust, which is a new purchase, and I absolutely love it. I use such a little of this at a time. It's super pigmenty, it's super sparkly, and you have to be so careful with how much you put on. But because it is like a date night video, you do want to be extra and sort of just have that beautiful glow. And yeah. And then I'm going in with my inner corners. I'm using Beaming Blush again. I can't use Sparkling Dust in my corners. I don't know, it just doesn't pick up well. It doesn't work for me. But Beaming Blush once again in my inner corners, and that's the complete eye look. So for lips, I'm going in with the MAC lip liner in Chestnut. You know, nothing changes in this regard. And then I'm going to go in and fill my lips with the Ofra Cosmetics liquid lipstick. I forgot the name. I think it's Sao Paulo. It's a light nude. And then I'm going to go over that with my favorite Maybelline Velvet lip colors. I think that's what they're called. And in the shade Unreal. Sorry, I'm trying to get things off the top of my head when I'm doing this voiceover. Yeah, I think it's the shade Unreal. And then I go over this matte lipstick with that gloss. I'm setting everything once again with my Urban Decay B6 spray, and that is the complete look.